You could play better. You can pass it better. You can play defense better, and you still lose. I don't want to work. Show Kyle. Woo! Like, how does the players and the Packers know that? Their coach don't. That's my question.
I shot one last year with you, but didn't. Now you're telling me that? Now you're telling me that? That's what scares me. We have a trail cam at our camp, and there's been fucking in front of it. But I'm like, I'm going to make a bad call and shoot one of these fucking things. And they're going to be like, what are you doing? Like,
That's my question.
You all
Welcome to episode 92 of Wisco podcast. It is November 20th, 420. Just kidding. We're not like that. I got Kyle next to me. Johnny's behind us. A lot to talk about. We're jam-packed show today. Mm-hmm. Sports.
Good luck.
I'm sure you brought some weird things.
We got some weird topics. Some good, some bad.
Yes, and we have hunting around the corner, gun opener this weekend. I'm excited. So without further ado, we'll dive into it afterwards. Hit the music. All right, we are back. We're going to dive right in. Johnny, don't turn us up too much. Keep it. Come on.
Keep it at 4.
Okay. Here we go. We just don't want no clicking. All right, we're going to dive in, Kyle. I mean, your weekend. We got married. Got hitched.
We had a hell of a fucking ride.
Yeah, I'm still not 100%. I definitely feel that. I mean, Thursday was a rehearsal, and if people don't know, rehearsals are more of just a drunk fest around these parts. Yeah. And then Friday, helped you out in the morning. Golf simulator, beers, that was so much Badger fun. Game. Ended up drinking till like 10 o'clock. And then wedding and absolutely annihilated by about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, it was good. Core gave a speech.
It was awesome.
Kind of almost cried, but it was good. Other than that, danced my ass off on the dance floor. So the only thing I have a bone to pick with you is the fact that we had to pick up afterwards. I thought about that today. I didn't really remember it. We picked up a lot, and I was mad. I remember it.
I know that you were, and it was just more or less like
I was just chucking shit in boxes.
Throw everything in a box, and we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
And we figured it out later. Kudos to Kelly for she didn't go out on Sunday. She just kind of sat there and sorted through the vases and everything. Kudos to her for taking care of that.
Yeah.
But
so it was absolute success. Kyle's show off the hardware. Yep. Your life's over. Okay. Yeah, weekend. It was good. Good weekend. Sunday, you got annihilated.
Yeah, I put in a full shift at
12 hours.
12-hour shift.
Yeah.
Noon to fucking midnight at McCarthy's.
I heard it was 11.
No.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was midnight.
All right, that's not what I heard. No, I said 11 in the morning.
Oh, I started at 11? No, I rolled in shortly after the Packer game started.
Oh, so, okay. All right, well, you want to just dive in?
Sure thing.
Okay. The Packers beat the Bears 2019 on a last-second blocked field goal. Kyle, I'm just going to say it. Real tough time to be a Bears fan. Yeah, Kyle, give me a little, I don't want to work. Show Kyle. Woo! So, to be honest, I feel bad. Felt bad a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they outplayed the Packers the whole game.
We didn't look the greatest.
But you know what? For some reason, Matt LaFleur, 11-0. Bears can't beat them, and it's just got to be the most deflating thing for the whole state of Illinois that you could play better, you can pass it better, you can play defense better, and you still lose. So
it was awesome.
Yeah, and even seeing like afterward. By the way, their head coach stinks. Eberflus got to go. I mean, when the Packers players like, their kicker, he's got a low trajectory. We knew we were gonna block it. Like, how does the players and the Packers know that? And their coach don't. That's my question. So, Packers move on. Next game up. By the way, Josh Jacobs, 78 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Christian Watson, welcome, buddy.
Came back.
150 yards in that bomb of a throw. I don't know how he caught it, but Watson played well. Next up, Niners.
So
we will see. Better not play like we did last week. Not every team's like the Bears, and they just gift wins to teams like the Commanders, like the Packers. You know, we're just fortunate that that's our rival. Okay, what's next, Kyle?
Next up, Madison, Wisconsin. Law enforcement urges hunters to remain vigilant for any signs of a missing man while out hunting. Eric Bowl, who has been missing since August 24th of 2024, was last seen on his e-bike on the east side of Madison. Authorities are concerned that Bull may have harmed himself. So they're just kind of, hey, if you're out hunting around Madison,
if you're hunting around Madison, be on the lookout.
Open. With an e-bike, you can.
I felt like we had this. We were on the lookout for someone else last year too during gun season.
That was a kid, wasn't it?
No,
the hunter found that kid.
No, it wasn't that. It was like a guy that was like armed or something.
Oh, I remember this actually.
Yeah. But the biggest thing about this, Kyle, is why were you so out of breath saying that? Did you notice that? 2024. Yes, you were.
August 24th.
If you're a part of the Blaze Orange Army in Madison, be on the lookout for Eric Bull. Okay. Now you guys know. Moving on to the next thing. The Wisconsin Badger basketball team, man. We're so back. On Friday, we upset number 6 Arizona 103. I should have said it a little louder because that don't happen much. 103. Say it.
103.
103 to 88. Tanjay had 41 points. I'm just going to say it. Absolute free throw fest. Hard second half was just free throws. It was the slowest game of my life. But you know what? We did it.
Yeah.
Upset Arizona. I feel like Greg Gard, staff, everyone, we needed this win. We needed a good quality win to start the year. But a couple days later, we came back. UT Rio Grande. They almost beat us. We beat them 87-84 behind Blackwell's 30 points. We're going to look back and just be like, win's a win. We're going to move on. But I'm just going to say it. Tanjay looks good. Amos looks good. Crowell looks big, looks a little stronger. Blackwell's a defensive dog. Klesmit's a dog. My guard meter and my Badger meter, I'm fully in belief.
It's ticked up.
I'm up. Yep. I'm in the green. Yep. So hopefully my heart doesn't get broken. Next up, we have UCF at home. So Badgers, baby, on top. Love to see it.
Badgers. All right. Next up, Luxembourg, Wisconsin. 10-year-old creates a program called I Got Your Back, an effort to help one kid at a time. The family is looking for ways to give back to foster homes to make them feel more at home.
That's awesome.
So what they're doing, 10 years old.
10 years old, man, dude.
What were you doing?
I was trading Pokemon cards at recess. I was playing tackle football in the yard. I was not setting up. It looks like a non-profit thing. This is awesome. 10 years old.
Yeah. So
you go, dude. Like what? That's awesome.
The girl's name is Paisley Brianne. I think that's how you're saying it.
Let's from the pod.
Paisley.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Hey, and even a bigger thumbs up to the parents. Raising their kid right. Love to see it.
So what she is doing here is she's putting backpacks together with, I believe, school supplies and hygiene items, comfort items and hygiene items, and I think some school supplies for backpacks for kids in foster homes.
Awesome. Awesome. I feel like a lot of times in our podcast we talk about bad news.
This is a good one.
It's really good to get a good one in here.
This is a good one.
Yep. So good for them. Good for the kid, the parents, everyone involved. That is awesome. You love to see it happen in the state of Wisconsin. So cool.
That's what I got.
Okay. Badger football. We are not back. We are not back. We lost to number 1 Oregon at home, 16-13. We were in there. We were in the game.
Yeah.
I will say there was a couple calls. There was like a clipping call. Didn't really love it. There was also, it looked like he whiffed and he hit around the waist. And another call was the touchdown at the end where I'm talking basketball, where Braden Locke kind of just chucked it over. He was on the line, but it ended up being a penalty down on the other side of the field. So defense played great. Locke struggled. Our offense struggled. But news came out of this. Phil Longo no longer. Phil Longo no longer.
That was
fired.
That was on Sunday.
You fired. Yeah. So I think it had to happen. Our offense has not looked right. The air raid never happened.
Who do you want to take a spot?
I don't know. I mean, we could right now. The Badgers have most prime opportunity to do something really, really funny, and that'd be bring Paul Chris right back. Just bring him back, run the offense. I mean, the air raid looked cool and all. We all thought we were becoming more modern. Go back to the ground and pound, baby. I want to go back to Wisconsin football.
Agree.
I do. I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss it so much. So hopefully next year, maybe Matower get a new OC. Hopefully things start turning around, but we are not back. We have at Nebraska next. I have no hope or belief in the Badgers for this one. So, yeah, season's over. All right. What's next, Kyle?
Shino County, Wisconsin.
Shawano. What'd you say? Shino. No, it's Shawano. But keep going.
Shawano. All right, Shawano County, Wisconsin. A sheriff's deputy are being hailed for going above and beyond the call of duty for a 10-year-old who was stressing over math. So this kid called 911, said that he couldn't get his math homework figured out. He's having problems. Said that basically that he tried to go to his family for help, and his family wasn't good at math either. So the police responded, showed up, helped him do his math, solved decimal-related math problems, and they were good to go. Everything was cool.
Good for those cops.
Yeah.
Good, they knew math. I wish that was an option for me in grade school. No, I just failed. But yeah, that's cool. Cool for the cops. I feel like it's always cool for cops to do stuff kind of out of the way for kids. Always great to see. We back the blue on this podcast. Oh, yeah, 100%. So really cool to see in Shino. Okay. All right. Kyle, we know this. I didn't write anything down, by the way. Top 5 favorite things about gun season. It's next weekend, gun opener, Wisconsin. We're both Blaze Orange Army. We love it. Can't wait to be in the stand.
Yeah,
I'm excited. We're going to do a little top 5. You ready? And you don't have anything down either.
No, I have nothing wrote down.
Okay, so we're going to do me versus you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, what do you got?
Hunting.
What a pick. What a pick, honestly.
I was going to take it because if I didn't take it, I was going to hear it.
I have so much other intrinsic things that I want.
Yeah, no, I have a lot too, but I needed that one.
Okay. I'm just going to say that you could say it either way you want. I'm going to say camaraderie of deer camp. Yep. Yep. I think that's my favorite part is that we're with a bunch of people we don't see all the time, drinking beers, talking about what we saw, making soup, doing whatever we want.
Sure. Don't say too much. There's a couple things in there that I wanted to say.
Okay. My second one is going to be that sandwich. I don't care if it's an egg sandwich, turkey, ham, whatever sandwich you prefer, but that sandwich that you eat, I eat before it's even daylight. You say it's your noon sandwich. It never makes it to noon. But I'm going to take that. I'm going to take sandwich. The hunting sandwich. Kyle, what's your next pick?
Next one I'll take is the excitement of hearing gunshots at your gun camp.
Gunshots?
Well, no, I don't really know how you say this, so it's a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I like that.
But then
if you want to hear gunshots, though, you could also go to Chicago or something.
Listen.
Okay.
Whenever the gunshot happens and someone says that they shot something, you're
that's a great
fucking
feeling.
excited to get back down there to see what it is.
Yep, that's a great feeling.
Yes.
That's an awesome feeling.
I don't know if you want to say meat pole chat or
No, excitement of hearing gunshots, that's it. I like that.
Okay.
Of someone getting something.
Yeah. Just as long as it's explaining what the fuck I'm talking about.
I guess who shot too.
Next up. God, this one's I have two that we'll go soups.
Soups?
It's always a staple.
Yep.
What it is. You come down, there's soups in the crock pot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first one Friday before. Before opener. That is that's like the day before Christmas. That's what it feels like, does it not? Everyone's together. We all are together. And it's just like everyone's so primed up and ready to go. Yeah. Talking about stories. Oh yeah. Friday before, for sure. My next one, I'm just gonna put Little Debbie's. Any of them. I'm taking all of them. Little Debbie treats. What's your favorite Little Debbie, Kyle?
I have two.
Say them.
Cosmic brownie.
Okay.
and the fucking cakes.
Yeah, like Christmas. Those are the prime ones. Christmas cakes.
The box is still in my truck.
I will say oatmeal cream pies are my absolute favorite. Slap. They absolutely slap. And I take way too much to stand. Okay, Kyle, what's your next two? Your last two?
I would say like the football game, the Badger game.
Badger game on the Saturday?
Badger game on the Saturday whenever you're with everyone in the camp. That's I love that. And then the last one for me is I had one in my brain. I forgot what it was. Saturday beers. I'll just say that too.
Saturday beers.
Potentially, if someone shot something, you're gonna get drunker than what you thought you were gonna.
Beers, no matter what, we'll play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I absolutely like that. Not while we're hunting though.
No.
DNR. Mm-hmm. Okay. My last one is going to be. I'm gonna say. The what do you call it? I'm just gonna say buck fever. Buck fever. It's like, what do you call that? Like you get a big rush of adrenaline. Like a big rush of adrenaline when you see like a big buck.
Yeah.
Nothing in the world.
You're shaking,
dude.
Shaking so
You're
bad.
shaking. I will say top one that I would never ever pick, squirrels. I think they're all deer.
Fuck them things.
Yeah. So, all right. I think that's a good list. Good luck to everyone that's out there in the Blaze Orange Army that is hunting this weekend through the next weekend. Stay safe. Get the big dirty pointer. Okay. Kyle, what's next?
I have, before that we jump, well, this, you can cut the TikTok off, but I seen a TikTok the other day, and I don't know if you've seen it. I should have reposted it, but it was a guy sitting in his tree stand, and he's like, whenever you're looking for your grunt call, and he's reaching in his bag, and he pulls out a beer out of it. He's like, opens it.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Kyle, what do we got next?
Next up, hot news.
What do we got?
Hot news here.
Yep.
West Allis, Grammy Award winner Darius Rucker will headline at Wisco State Fair. His concert's scheduled for August 8th.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
At the Bank
Rock me, mama, like the wind
stage.
and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, Kyle, finish it.
Mama, rock me.
Okay.
Okay. So August 8th at the Back 5-9 main stage. Tickets will go on sale November 22nd. They'll range between $65 and $85. Hootie. That's it. Hootie the Blowfish, baby.
Yeah, I love it.
Give it back.
Darius Rucker, love him. Hootie and
Awesome.
Blowfish,
We've
love
seen
him
him.
even more.
Seen him twice.
Yes, great.
We've seen him twice.
Great. He knows how to throw a show. So if you want to go see him, get your tickets. Okay.
Tickets.
Last bit of news before we get into high school football. Well, this is high school football. I saw there's a big wave of people talking about this. Travis Wilson posted this on Twitter. A group of parents in the Madison West football program have today retained legal counsel to press the WIA and Madison School District for answers and information about their exclusion from the football playoffs, which many feel was incorrect based on tiebreaker criteria. So I'd love to get everyone's thoughts on this. Like, to me, it feels like they're wasting their time, like it's over.
What happened?
They got left out of the playoffs. I also, give us more information. I looked up their record. They're 4-5.
You were skimming it anyways.
Yeah, you were only getting one game. You ain't going anywhere. Who's paying for this lawyer?
Yeah, that's exactly
what are we doing here?
Like,
But I want to get everyone's thoughts in the Madison area. Anyone who loves our Wisconsin high school football, let us know. What are your thoughts?
There's nothing that's gonna. They're not gonna replay all the games.
No, it's over. What are we fighting for?
Yeah.
If I was a kid there, I'd be like, Mom, Dad, just stop it.
Literally, everyone's gonna.
I'm ready at wrestling practice. I'm ready in basketball. Dude, just forget it.
The next sport.
Forget it. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. Are they wasting their time? Okay. Here we go. You ready?
On to the big leagues here. You need to take a drink of your water.
Yeah. All right.
Wet the whistle.
Wet that whistle. Okay. Wisconsin high school football, it's playoffs, baby. And not only just playoffs, it is
state
Camp Randall time, baby. It's state. Let's jump around. Okay, so we're going to dive in. Kyle, are you ready? We're going to go fast. Okay. Division 1, number 2 Bayport beat number 7 DC Everest and their miracle run 34-27. Number 4 Muskego upset number 2 Mukwonago 16-14. Muskego had 241 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Moving on to D2.
Actually, I'm going to give my predictions too while we do this. D1, I'm going to be honest, I think Muskego is going to beat Bayport. I really do. I think they're a tough team. I think Muskego takes D1. On to D2. Rice Lake beat number 3 West Appear 31-24. Patrick Greason threw for 456 yards, but Kyle, it didn't cut the cheese.
No.
It wasn't enough.
Nope.
On to the next one. Slinger, slinger, slinger. Can't you see? Sometimes your moves just hypnotize me. Slinger feet number 1 Badger 35-28. That was just stupid. I think Slinger's gonna win it all. I really do. And it's really cool to see a team like Slinger win it. They've been on me all year long. Slinger, slinger, slinger. You got to talk about them. State, baby. I think they're going to win it. We're going to move on to D3. Number 2, Notre Dame beat number 3, Lacrosse Logan 41-21. This man, God. Christian Collins. We talk about it.
We talk about it all the time.
We have to.
Yeah, we have to.
37 attempts, 339 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns.
Holy
Kyle,
fuck. That's a dog. Row, 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 row.
Number 1, Captain Memorial beat number 3, Wisconsin Lutheran 31-14. I think this can be a very close matchup. Notre Dame takes him because of Christian Collins. D4. Number 2, Baldwin Woodville beat number 1, Winnicott 40-16. Caden Holdorf, 197 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. QB Gavin Sell had 136 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. And the next one, we have Racine St. Catherine's took down the number 1 Aquinas 12-6. I think Baldwin Woodville's got this in the bag. I think they win it. On to D5. Number 1, Wrightstown beat number 2, Northwestern 47-16. QB Trevor Vandehay had 5 total touchdowns. Kyle?
Dog.
Give me a little.
Row, row, row.
Next up, Stratford beat number 1, Prairie du Chien in a really tough one, 26-15. We're going to talk a little who we think's going to win this. I think number 1, Stratford's going to beat number 1, Wrightstown to take D5. On to D6. Number 2, Grantsburg beat number 2, Bondol 34-29. Ian Berkman, 32 attempts, 262 yards, 1 touchdown. This is probably the best stat, I thought it was funny. Running back Brock, actually this was a QB, Brock Matheny, had -4 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, how does that make sense? I almost got sacked a lot. All right, yeah. Number 2, Lamira beat number 8, Belleville, ending their run 36-0. Taylor Schomburg, 30 attempts, 224 yards, 2 tuds. Absolute stud. I think looking at both these games, Lamira is going to take down Grantsburg. I really do. Mm-hmm. Moving on to V7. My pick's going to be completely wrong, but we're going to keep rolling. V7. Number 1, Edgar beat number 2, Boyceville 21-20 in a late 4th quarter touchdown. Number 3, Potosi Castle beat number 1, Kenosha St. Joseph's 26-15 behind River Stars. 19 attempts, 153 yards, and 2 touchdowns. D7, it belongs to Potosi Castle. That's probably the one I feel the most confident about. Mm-hmm. I think they take down Edgar. 8-man. We have our first champs, Kyle. Give them a little round of applause. Owen Withy wins 8-man state. They beat Lena St. Thomas Aquinas 50-36. Running back Mason Gay had 29 attempts, 321 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
6 touchdowns.
Congrats to Owen Withy on the state title. Gold ball, if you will. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, we have the state finals. So next week, we're going to dive in to give congratulations celebratory to all the state champs. So we appreciate all you guys for following along all this football madness we've been doing every week.
It's coming down to it now.
Basketball and wrestling.
We'll just keep run it. Yeah.
Let us know what you guys say. What should we cover until football's back? So that's it for this week, Kyle. This weekend.
Hunting. We're diving in.
Hunting. We're doing some hunting.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna kill anything?
Yeah. I shot one 2 years ago. No, I shot one 3 years ago. And then I shot a doe. Did we shoot one? I shot one last year with you, but then
too small, but we shot it.
Oh, really? Now you're telling me that? Now you're telling me that?
Listen here, guys.
So this is how it works up there. We'll sit in his dad's stand. So I never shot one out of mine. I shot one out of Dano's, and I shot one out of your dad's.
But you did
the one with Dano is just fine.
At yours,
yeah, I didn't shoot it. That's what scares me. We have a trail cam at our camp, or at my stand, and there's been fucking deer going in front of it. Nothing gigantic like that one picture, But I'm like, I'm going to make a bad call and shoot one of these fucking things. And they're going to be like, what are you doing? Like,
Kyle sent me a picture. And I was in my stand, wasn't on my phone, was, looking for the deer. And I look at it about 20 minutes later, and it's a picture of a fucking monster. And Kyle says, should I shoot it? And I texted back, said, please tell me. Please, to the guy. He said, well, you shot it. He said, nope, let her walk. So that's
that picture did way too much justice for him.
So then the year next, I think we kind of, because of that, we felt like we kind of over, what do you want to say? Didn't analyze it enough. Just were like, oh, shoot it. And we got through it.
That was still a nice deer, though.
Still very nice.
But it didn't really help that whenever I went down to the cabin with it, your dad was like, "Oh, I seen that the other day." And I didn't shoot him, and I'm like, "That's great."
Did not help. I did shoot a buck last year. I shot like a 7.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
I shoot old bucks. That's kind of my thing.
That was opening morning right away, wasn't it? Or was that second day?
No, I think it was second day actually.
Was it?
No, it was first day.
It was morning because as you the fucking.
No, it was night.
Was it?
Yep. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. I can't wait to keep my stand. I feel like for bow hunters, it's awesome to go sit in a redneck, heater, coffee.
You're there. You're
doing a bunch of things.
You can move around a little bit more.
It's literally like being on vacation, and I am so excited to have a full week of it. Are you going up at all during the week?
I wish I could. I can't.
Why not?
My coworker's leaving. So that leaves me in a really shitty spot.
That's tough. That's tough. All right. Well, I'm excited. You excited, Jay? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, all right. Well, what are we at? We got to be able to 20-something minutes. 26. That's good. That's a good show. That's a good show.
I mean, we were never in for the numbers, right?
No, these aren't it.
The viewers, yes. The listeners, yes.
The show is always brought to you by Wisconsin Golden Co. Check us out. Fall line is now out. WisconsinGoldenCo.com. We have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday coming up.
Shit, I forgot about that too.
We'll all be here next week, so make sure to check us all out. We'll be live next week. We'll be in Blaze Orange for next week's show.
Someone's wearing that deer.
You.
Johnny be the deer.
You.
We'll make him stand in the middle of us.
Okay. Other than that, guys, hope everyone stays safe for opening weekend. Like I said, I think it's a big fun thing, but accidents happen all the time, so make sure you're safe.
Make sure you're safe.
And still a big buck. We'll see you guys next week.
Hell yeah.